they need to be is they need to include your key phrases, your main key phrases that your clients are typing in. It could be your brand of your product, it could be your company name. In some cases, it could be several of them. You want to have 40 characters minimum, including spaces. So again, first and number one important item. Next one, meta description. Now, when you go to the website, you can't actually see the meta description unless you're looking at the source code. But if you do a search on Google or Yahoo, you will see this description in the search results. All right, so under the title of your listing, it has a little description, and then it has a URL. Well, that description in the middle comes from your website. And if you don't have a description in your website, you might not have a description with the search engine. You may also have a different description in the search engines that comes from the content of your page. So to kind of control what the search engines are going to display, you want to have what we call this meta description. That's in the source or in the HTML of your website. I think this is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be 160 characters. It's going to be very similar to your title tag, except it's going to be a full description instead of very, very brief. So again, we're going to be using the same keywords that we're using in the title, using them in a sentence or two. Two sentences, possibly 3 sentences. So imagine someone going into the search engines, typing in a keyword, and they see your listing, and they read this listing. Are they going to click on yours or somebody else's? Right? And so it has to be very compelling. Another thing is, again, getting a little technical, is making sure your website is CSS. Right? So we have HTML being CSS. Staying away from tables, staying away from HTML that is not, or coding that is not search engine friendly. So they recommend having CSS, which includes the H1 tags. H1 tags is like a big title of your paragraph. Okay, so right above your paragraph, you would have kind of big block letters. It would say, what is this paragraph about? Right? And that, again, is in the back end of the code is going to be an H1 tag. You also can have an H2 and H3 tag, and it just gets smaller and smaller. But it's still beneficial for the search engines. So again, it tells the search engines that, hey, this is important.